Hi, I'm Coach Max, and today we're going to talk about bicep curls. So, pretty simple movement, deceivingly simple, but there's a lot of things that can go wrong. So essentially what you want to do, you want to isolate the muscle you want to work on. So in that case, it's the bicep, right here from the elbow to the shoulder. A lot of common mistakes, people rush up real fast and then they come down too fast. You want to make sure you're really contracting. Think about squeezing the weight up, controlling down nice and slow. When you curl up, you want to make sure you're controlling the weight in both directions. Now, if your goal is to increase size of biceps and gain strength, volume, very important. You want to be working basically to almost failure every single set. To that extent, make sure you're not resting too long either. That's another common mistake. I see people taking like 2 or 3 minutes. You should be taking like 30 seconds to 60 at the most between sets. Your arms are supposed to be burning by the end of this. It's not going to feel pleasant. Another common mistake, people go with too heavy weight too soon. Again, it's not super important about the weight, it's more about feeling the contracting muscle. So when people are lifting too heavy, they tend to start shrugging up, using more shoulder. They're not isolating the bicep, they're basically wasting their time. You're not getting as much out of the exercise as you could be. All right, another common mistake, people coming up too high. When you're doing bicep curls, you want to feel the bicep the whole time. So when you come up too high here, your shoulder's going to take over a little bit. Your goal is just a little bit past 90 degrees of flexion. Control both directions. Make sure you're flexing the triceps at the bottom. Come to a dead stop. The top, really squeeze, contract those biceps. All right, there's a ton of different variations with the bicep movement. You can do hammer curls. When you're doing hammer curls, you're going to do more of a squeeze up from the bottom. Or you can do a more supinated grip, so that's palms away. Supinated, you're going to lift mostly through the palms. And the difference between these two, they're going to target different parts of the arms, different parts of the biceps. Another variation here, instead of doing a dumbbell in each hand, you can use an easy bar. A little bit more comfortable for certain people. And the nice thing about working against a pad like this, it's forcing you just to use bicep. There's no shoulders involved, just isolating the muscle we want to work on. Another option here, you can use the cables. This is good for getting a really nice stretch on the eccentric. Remember, we want to stretch under load here, and this is also good for playing around with the shoulder angle. You can hit, again, different parts of the bicep. Right, so remember, have fun with this, guys. Try out a bunch of different things, see what you like, see what you don't like. If you like this video and found it helpful, please like and subscribe.